Hey there ladies and gents, Pops here. So, Farming Simulator 2025 has been out for 10 months now. So I figured it was probably time to try one of the base game maps. So, without further ado, welcome to Riverbend Springs. And our first look around. Our first chance to play this map. Well, not chance really, we've had 10 months worth of chances, we just haven't acted on them. But yeah, we're going to have a go. We are going to... we're not using the U-Farmer starting farm and equipment. We do have a farm, a small one, and a small amount of equipment, which we will go and see in a moment. But basically we are going to be looking at forming the Riverbend Springs Contracting Company. We're going to see if we can make some money out of letting our labour out. Let's jump on the bike. We'll have a ride through town, and then we'll I'll take you to where our home base is going to be. Okay, I've only had a few minutes messing about this map, so not really very sure where everything is. I do know that if we keep going on this road we will end up in town, and then from town I know how to get to where my farm is. So heading down here, we are crossing the river, as mentioned in the name of the place. There's the river, there's the bend. I'm sure there's some springs somewhere. Petrol station, so through here. It's probably not the way you're supposed to go. Oh, no. This is our shop. Anything we buy will appear here. And a repair trigger on this side, and we have a big warehouse on the left hand side there. Plenty more to see on the map. Let's go to where we're going to be based, and we'll have a look around there. Ooh. Please, mister. Nice helpful sign that said hill, just in case we hadn't noticed. And another one telling us it's going to go left. Okay, so we're going to come to the bottom of the hill. We are going to turn right. Just up here, see the waterfront there, left hand turn. This is our, it's one way in there. This is basically our home whilst we are here on Riverbend Springs. Let's go take a look. Let's park the bike up. So this is our house. It's got a sleep trigger, a wardrobe trigger there. This bit of land belongs to us as well through there, and we do have one field which is down the bottom there. We will go and see that at the moment, and we of course have a trampoline, because why wouldn't you? We have chickens, grand total of 10 chickens, so obviously this isn't, yeah, this isn't particularly to be money making. This is to provide us with hopefully at least a fried egg every day, so we can have some breakfast. Here's a water point. Little shed. We have little barrel and a small bale trailer. You'll notice the word little has appeared in quite a lot of the description so far. Everything is going to be relatively little. Over here we have another shed. This is all grass type stuff. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the extent of our mowing equipment. I'll show you the size of the field in a little while. We do have a decent sized windrower, baler and bale wrapper, so we can make bales and we can wrap them. We may have to look into the logistics of our mowing equipment, because that's going to take a while with that as our mower. Over here, yeah, Mercedes-Benz are in town. So we have the 1500. So this is 150 horsepower. Again, not massive. This is our only decent sized beast, but again, it's only 155 horsepower. But we have a class and another Mercedes-Benz, but this time with the forestry kit on it. This is the smaller one. Don't know if we're going to get to use this. It does have a pair of winches on the back and this like log scoop thing on the front. But if we have a, or we will in a minute, have a wander to the other end, and I'll show you why there might be a use for that. And then in here, our pride and joy, Unimog. So this is a decent bit of kit, which I've never used before, so I'm very excited about having a go on that. We have the world's smallest fertilizer, and finally we have some pallet forks, some bale forks, and a front loader. If we go down here past the farmhouse, you can just see at the top there, there's the big water tower that says Riverbend Springs on it. So this is all our land, with the exception of the fenced off area where the water tower is, which belongs to the city, I presume, but it certainly doesn't belong to us. But this is ours, this grassland, meadowland, these trees belong to us. The reason the trees might be relevant is because we do also own this, which is a little sawmill. Anybody who's seen any of my videos will know that forestry is not a thing. Don't ever do it. Maybe it's time we started to learn. That there is the edge of the map. So these trees neither belong to us nor can they. If we walk into here, that's it. We're off the edge of the map. There's another water trigger here rather randomly. I assume it's because we're standing next to the city water tower. So it would be a bit daft if we were not able to get water ourselves here, but we've already got our little water thing on our farm. And then this This here is our one and only field, currently ready to harvest, currently has grass on it, unsurprisingly, since the only selection of equipment we've vaguely got is to do with grass. So our first job in life is going to be to mow this field. Given the size of our mower and the fact that it's a manual walk job, it might also be our last job in life. It might kill us off. Not sure how long it's going to take, maybe forever. Let's give it a go. Before we start looking at the contracting side of things, we need to get our own field sorted out. Here it is. At least it's brand new, fully repaired and fully fueled. I like the way it actually sort of displays gears, neutral, drive and reverse. Interesting. Let's oh no, we're gonna actually start it up. Loud. Let's just can we run it across here and see if it works? Well, it definitely works. Whoop. Reverse it up. Doesn't cut in reverse, that's always handy to know. Can't really tell which way your wheels are pointing. It would be a great machine for your lawn at home. Like so. Probably better think about picking this grass up at some point, but that wasn't really the point. Let's get this over to the field. Okay, away we go. And I think it will make some progress. Got an AI worker working on it. Look, this guy is genius. Basically jogging behind it, controlling it with telepathy. As long as he is a highly trained long distance runner, he won't have any problem at all. I'm going to leave him on there so I can go and see what else we need to sort out. And given the name of our company, the Riverbend Springs Contracting Company, obviously a lot of that, certainly initially, is going to rely on contracting. So let's just have a look. There seems to be quite a lot of them. Bale wrapping. Deadwood I'm going to ignore for the moment. Fertilising might be good. That's just next door. We can borrow a big fertilizer. Comes with the product, so that would actually be quite good and wouldn't take too long. Harvesting contract, definitely worth doing. And again, especially since then we can just take one set of equipment to do the both. Not going to worry too much about irrigation contracts. Mowing, well, yeah, we could do, but we would probably want to borrow their mower, because ours, as we've just seen, is going to take hours. Rock removal, stone picking, not at the moment, and wood transport, again, not at the moment. So there is a couple of harvesting and, already forgotten what I said, fertilising contracts that we can look at once we've finished doing the work that needs doing on our very own field. We're getting there. Done probably about 3/4 of the field. That bit's done. Just that bit to go. As you can see, we've had a bit of a change of AI worker. Obviously this is a job that needs to be a bit of a tag team. She appears to have the same powers of telepathy. It's quite impressive with this AI workers keeping up a nice steady pace. Right, we need to go and get the windrower so that that's ready to go. I'm not going to start windrowing until the AI workers off the field, just for safety reasons. But we may as well get it brought over here. Get the class out. Lined up a bit. Just going to park that there for the moment, and we'll wait for the AI workers to finish. Loving the look of concentration and steely determination on this lady's face. She does her job. See if she can make it to the end, or whether we need to do another tag team change. Just going down the final straight, and her co-worker have done a phenomenal job. That is our field mown, and she can now go back for a well-deserved rest. And I will move this out of the way. just go there for a second. Let's go on over to the tractor. Okay, I am now going to windrow this field. When you come back, we should have some nice neat rows that are ready to be baled and wrapped. But for now, I'm going to call it there for this episode. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Be good, stay safe, and I will hopefully see you in episode 2.